Well, we've got Clinch Hoycard and Megan Mullins in the center circle to tip. It's up. It's one. First possession for the Capitals. They're starting five. You got Hannah Young, Lil Dart, Hannah Hank, Megan Mullins, Georgia Dell, who's got the ball now, driving in the paint, lost it out of bounds. It's going to be Spartans ball, and starting five for the Spartans: Odette Isaac, Maddie Allen, Mackenzie Clinch Hoycard, Ariana Mora, and Kalani Purcell.
Just from the start, John, look, we've got two really beautiful uniforms here on the floor to celebrate First Nations round.
Yeah, and I think this is the Capitals' regular jersey. They already have some First Nations, I guess, little touches in the jersey, but they'll debut their First Nations round jersey tomorrow night at home. It's Hank with it, looking inside. She'll fire a three instead, short. Still looking for our first points tonight. Clinch Hoycard, hands off for Isaac. Looked like it was good defense there. Georgia Dale can't believe the foul was called, but maybe it's with the body.
Yeah, I think a bit of a tough call there, but you've really got to like the aggression from the Spartans there, really trying to get the ball to the hoop early on.
Both teams looking really bent to spread and really attack gaps on those swings.
Yeah, well, we've seen a couple of middle drives and those sort of things, but it's important as we see Odette Isaac open the game up from the free throw line. It's really important that you come to two in those situations. Have your eyes up, especially early in the game. You want to get the ball moving. You want to get the ball side to side. Get your players some touches. Get familiar with the ball and get into the ball game.
Here is Hank at the free throw line. Dart from the corner. Three is up, and it's a switch. Big hit there for Caps.
Really nice, confident stroke there from Dart. She's feeling right at home here on her former home court here at the Spartan Dome.
Nice drive by Allen. She missed. Mullings doing what she does, getting a defensive rebound. She's in a bit of strife here, though. Spartans really aggressive defensively here to start, Des.
Yeah, and I think that was kind of something that they wanted to focus on or knew that they had to focus on. They know offensively that they're a great team, but defensively I think is a good focus for them.
Here's Dale on the wing, getting the screen from Mullings. Ends up now with Dart, steps behind the screen. Another three is up. That one off the back of the rim. Too easy there for Hank.
Just sort of strolled in there and didn't rest on her laurels, John. Really smart way and a great way to get yourself into the ball game as we see Maddie Allen take it to the cup, miss the left-hand layup.
A really nice defense there from Lil Dart. Young now finds Hank at the free throw line. Jumper short. Mullings, offensive rebound. Putback's good. It's a 7-2 start for the Caps.
Just doing a really good job down there in the paint, picking up any of those loose balls and just making the most of them.
Yeah, Mullings, the top rebounder for Capitals at 8 a game. Nice move inside. Isaac, though, missed the open layup. Really disciplined game so far to start for the Capitals. Mullings likes the matchup. Goes right through the double team and finishes strong.
She's a great athlete, John. Really quite balanced and strong. Didn't actually finish with her left there, but a really strong two-handed finish.
I love the awareness by Caps, getting back in transition, getting the deflection out of bounds. Really locked in so far here, Capitals, to start.
Well, you need to be. It's finals time. You're currently sitting in 8th. If you're not bringing it at this time of year, you don't deserve to advance on to the next round.
Every game for them, now is must win. So they've really got to fight this game especially.
How about Georgia Dell with the reverse layup? Coach Robinson seen enough. He's taking a timeout with his team down 9.
Yeah, not been the best start, I think, for the Spartans. Probably not how they wanted to come out early in this game. But I think, as you said before, Ben, it's just about getting the ball through some hands, working it around, and getting comfortable and taking those options when they're there. And I think, we'll see them work their way back into this game as well.
Oh, look, absolutely, Des. Look, an interesting point with a Friday night game is, these ladies are not all full-time basketball players. They've probably worked during the day and those sort of things. So I found it personally when I was playing quite difficult to get fully mentally ready for games on Friday nights, just because of that. You've had 5 days worth of work, you've had 2 trainings and those sort of things. So it's always interesting to see who comes out sharper, and certainly the Capitals have done that so far.
Couldn't ask for a better start. If you're Coach Jason Chaney, he's got to be ecstatic with this quick 9-0 start. Only 3 minutes into the game, really shooting the ball well and defending well, I think.
Yeah, I think that's been the biggest thing, is that they've really focused on defense and they've not let the Spartans kind of find their rhythm or find their groove just yet.
Zone defense from the Capitals out of the timeout.
I really like that out of the timeout. Coach Robinson's probably in there drawing up a man-to-man set, just give him a different look as we see Matty Allen let one fly. Really smart, savvy stuff from Coach Jason Chaney.
And Spartans playing right into it, settling for the 3, Des.
Yeah, but I mean, they're good shooters too, and we know that especially Matty Allen, that's where she feels really comfortable. So, I think the more they get them up, they're going to start to get more comfortable from behind there. But I think that was a great play from Caps.
Nice look inside for Hank to finish. I love the fake there from Lil Dart.
Yeah, really mature decision, John. Really like that. She's already hit a shot, a couple of shots early, so they're going to be heavily contesting and unselfish basketball.
Ariana Mora, strong take, and she guts the deficit now to 9.
So really strong basketball. Plays off 2 well. We saw a nice little, not full Euro step, but a really accomplished basketballer that's had a great season, and obviously had a great season last year for the Gold Coast Rollers as well.
How about Hank finishing with the left hand and the foul? Super aggressive from Hannah Hank.
She's out here working, John. She's come to play on a Friday night. She's looking aggressive. Really like that take. Really nice finish from her.
Offensive rebound number 3 for the Capitals here early. They're being super aggressive on every aspect of the game.
And they're not the biggest team out there. If you look at who Spartans have as well, we're talking about the likes of Kalani Purcell and Jed Isaac, Steph Besto's just checked into there, and they're not small, and they're quite tough, so credit to what the Caps are doing so far.
Yeah, Caps came out with a bit of pressure off the turnover and forced, out of the timeout. They forced the turnover. Unfortunately, they give it right back to them, but multiple looks defensively, really keeping Spartans guessing what they're going to be looking at.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been really hard for them to kind of settle, as I said before, into a rhythm. And so they're, just like you said, doing a really great job of keeping them on their toes.
Mora gets inside, can't finish. Hank tipped it out of bounds. Another possession for Spartans. They trail by 12, 5:40 to go.
I think also, Caps are doing a really good job of kind of plugging the paint, making it really difficult for Spartans to get in there.
And the zone defense really confusing Spartans at the moment, but super aggressive from the Capitals, getting deflections, getting kickballs. They're really, really looking to try and pressure Spartans.
Yeah, look, that's a trap that you can fall into as you see Steph Besto step into an open one. That'll be a good settler for the Spartans there. But, that's one thing you need to be careful when you do go into a zone, is not falling asleep and not resting on your laurels. You see a beautiful N1
Another
from the
strong
Capitals.
finish from Hank there. A great screen and roll. Lil Dart, she's taking over to start tonight.
Yeah, we keep bringing up her name, and you can just see that she's really kind of come into form this season. She's really confident as we see the replay of that beautiful and one.
And a great read, like you said. She saw the double team, she saw the switch, knew there was the mismatch, and Hank did all the rest. Mullings, another offensive rebound for Capitals. Dart now skips it. Young, 3 is up and in. 14-point lead for the Capitals. Abby Cabillo goes up with the left-handed strong. Young with the rebound. Nice kick ahead. Good deflection by Mora. Out of bounds off Mullings.
I don't mind that. Yes, it's a turnover, but they're putting pressure on the Lady Spartans and running the floor. I really loved the decision. The execution probably wasn't just there, unfortunately.
5 minutes into this one, it's the visiting Capitals with the big 14-point lead. Mora with the left hand and one. And if Ariana Mora gets in the paint, good luck trying to stop her at the rim.
That's exactly what I was going to say. She is far too strong. You've really got to try and stay in front of her, because once you're on her back, that's it.
Yeah, look, a bit of a mistake there from the Capitals. Allowing her to reject that ball screen. That as the primary defender, your job, unless you're icing it, which they weren't in that situation, is forcing the player to go into either the double team or whatever look on the other side of the ball screen, John.
Good read by Mora, finishing with the left hand as well. Completes the three-point play. Mora cuts the Spartans deficit, and then they get a steal off the free throw make.
Pretty easy steal there, too.
Tyler King-Paul out there. Here's Mora. Good contest by Mullings, but Mora too strong.
Yeah, all of her buckets are going downhill to her right hand. Something for the Capitals to watch. And hopefully, if you're them, make an adjustment on.
Young goes right at the defense. Too strong on her layup attempt. Here come the Spartans. They got a 3-on-1. Mora, nice look inside. Clinch Hoycard finishes. And it's the Capitals taking the timeout as momentum surely in the favor of the Spartans.
Yeah, I mean, and as we said before, it's really easy. Once the Spartans kind of find their form and they find their rhythm, it's going to be an easy thing for them to kind of catch back up. But I like the way that they're pushing the ball in transition. They're really starting to kind of attack now. So, and I think for me, it's kind of stemmed from their defense. They got a steal. That's given them some confidence, and now they're just getting to the hoop.
It really is amazing, isn't it? One quick bucket, and confidence goes through the roof. It's a 7-0 run from Spartans.
Well, it started, if we look back at the sequence of things, it started with the Steph Bairstow 3. Really poor defensive recognition from the Capitals. You can't allow someone one pass shot. It wasn't, credit to Coach Robinson, he's a great coach, but it wasn't a sophisticated inbounds play whatsoever. And that sort of got this thing rolling for the Capitals. They just need to slow down a little bit. The pressure, it's there, but I wouldn't in any way say it's immense right now. A couple of pass fakes, just allow the pressure to, see how calm you are and see what happens. So hopefully they can make that adjustment. Otherwise, this game may get a little bit more tight.
Good adjustment on the press break. It leads to Dart getting to the rim. She lays it home. That was almost too easy for Caps.
Too easy. Very, very calm as well in their action there.
They're able to get the ball in the middle of the floor, and if you can get the ball there against a 2-2-1 press like they were playing against, it's troubles for the other team.
It was an early middle catch as well. Like you said, just allowed them to get that easy fast break opportunity. Young for three. Off the side of the rim. Mullings, another board, puts it up. She's fouled. She'll get to the line for two. And Caps are absolutely feasting on the offensive glass here. That's offensive rebound number 5.
Yeah, especially Mullings. She's everywhere. She's doing an amazing job. But you've got to know, if you're the defensive team, long shot, 3-ball goes up, there's a chance it's going to be a long rebound. So it's everyone's job to crash defensively and not leak out. And I think, the Lady Spartans have got some work to do in that area.
Yeah, Mullings averages 8 rebounds a game, so she really has, an eye for the basketball. So if you're ever going to box somebody out, I'd be looking straight for her.
She's got that dog in her.
She does. She got that fight.
She missed both free throws, but there's a scrap from the Capitals. They lost the rebound, though. Abby Kabila now gets a screen from Purcell. Swings it. Clint Hoycard 3 is up. Well long. Good rebound by Hank.
I was talking to Steph Bairstow's brother Jared during the day today, and he was just commenting on how Abby's been able to come into this group after a long stint and really just bring the culture together, and what a great person and teammate that she is. So it's great to have her back on the floor. Welcome back, Abby Cabillo.
Lil Dart to beat the shot clock. It's off. Well defended set there for the Spartans. Let's see if they can capitalize on this end. No pun intended. Back door for Cabillo. Short on the layup attempt out.
Nice pass there from Kalani Purcell.
Nice pass from Dart. Nice step through from Mullings with the left-hand finish.
With the left too, okay. She's beasting right now. Like credit to her, but a really, another savvy decision from the Caps to throw it into her there.
Yeah, Dart now has 5 points, 6 assists, and 1 quarter. Moore, she really is determined to get to the rack, and she is having success anytime she wants to.
Really nice play out of the horn set there. They run Steph Besto off sort of that brush screen into a flare, and the lane opened up for Ariana Mora there. She's off to a great start. I like what Steph Besto, her activity. A really nice backdoor pass there from Kalani Purcell. So the elements are there for the Lady Spartans, but they've got to get some stops, John.
25 points in the quarter is trending towards triple digits for Capitals, something they don't do. They average just under 90 points a game. I do have the exact number somewhere here, Des, but I think I have about 4 trees worth of paper in front of me.
I see there are a lot
I can't get to my notes quick enough here.
That speaks to your preparation, John.
I think we need a bigger table.
So 2
or
free
a couple
throws
of tablets, something like that.
Couple free throws for Moore, cuts the Spartans deficit to 9. Mullings wanted to check in. He didn't allow it. Maybe she didn't check in at the scorer's bench. I'm not sure what happened there, but Collins is out there for her first minutes of the night for Caps. Hank swings it. Tyler King-Paul drains a 3.
I feel like they're just quite comfortable and confident from behind the 3 tonight.
They've also been quite methodical in what they've done. So you've got to give Coach Jason Chaney a lot of credit here. They've come out with some serious intent and with a game plan that's currently working.
Georgia Dale trying to draw the charge. Instead, she gets called for the block. Good recognition there from Spartans on the mismatch on the block.
Yeah, absolutely. But also credit to Georgia Dale putting her body on the line as well in that moment. I think defensively, Brisbane are doing a pretty good job there of just plugging in the paint.
Yeah, really good read, though, by Purcell.
That's tough.
Spinning baseline. She knew Collins had stepped out on the switch, so good recognition there by Kalani Purcell. Tough pass, though, from Odette Isaac. Goes out of bounds. It's turnover number 2 for Spartans.
Yeah, just not fully engaged yet, the Lady Spartans. They showed a glimpse there. Midway through the quarter to bring this game back to 7 points. But since then, we've seen Caps go on another run. As we see Dart handle. She's been really composed this quarter. As she steps up for another 3. She's playing with such a great pace and poise. She's letting the defense sort of dictate what she's going to do, which is a recipe for success if you've got the skills that she does.
Nice take by Isaac, strong on the layup attempt. So Spartans will look back at this one. They've missed a couple easy buckets here. They trail by 15.
Yeah, I mean, they are getting the looks. They're just not quite falling for them yet. But, you do expect it to kind of come for them as the game goes on.
Checking in for the first time tonight, Ella White for Capitals. Georgia Dale checks out with 2 personal fouls. So under a minute to go. It's Capitals up 15. Dart, though, lost it out of bounds. Tough pass from Collins.
Really nice high-low set there out of a horn set. Taking advantage.
You love that recognition of the mismatch, right? Isaac on White, go to that all day.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone with such experience that Isaac has. She's been around. She played professional basketball. Left the game to build a family, and it's so great to see, her still around and playing great basketball, and also being a leader in this Spartans community. And
I love what the Spartans are doing with, they have quite a few children in the group. They're all around at training, at the games, hanging out together. It's fantastic to see.
Yeah, it's a real family kind of environment as well, which is really special, and you know that there's going to be some pretty good kids coming through as well.
Caps break the pressure. Now Dart has it under control. Goes at the defense, goes up with the left hand, and is fouled. She'll get to the line for a couple shots.
She's not playing with this, an insane amount of pace. She is, as you said before, just so poised when she gets to the line and when she makes her move.
Well, it's such a powerful thing. If you're in control of your game like that, oh, you're going to force me left? Okay, cool, I'll take that. Oh, you're going to step off me? All right, here you go. Here's a 3-ball. Oh, you're going to double team me? Here's the roller. So, we've seen all of that this quarter from Lil Dart. Really impressed with her performance so far, and as she puts in her second free throw, and we're looking at a 33-17 scoreline here.
Spartans have the ball. 1 second difference between the game and the shot clock. They trail by 16. Really aggressive 2-3 zone from Capitals here as Bairstow double team. It ends up with Isaac. She gets at the free throw line. Jump shots off. Mullings another rebound. Can the Caps get a shot off? Good hands. It ends up with Tyler King-Paul. Shot well off, and that's going to do it for the quarter. And a really apropos culture. The week provides an opportunity for all Australians to celebrate and recognize the history, culture, and achievements of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. Abby Cabillo with the ball in her hand, one of those proud First Nations people. And she got a good look for Bairstow, who couldn't hit, but Purcell's there to clean up the miss.
Solid start there from the Lady Spartans. Got a good look for a great shooter, and then well followed up by Purcell.
Caps turn it over, yeah. Numbers-wise, the numbers heading into the second quarter are just outstanding for Capitals. You can't think they're going to continue to shoot at a 62% pace.
Well, if you keep throwing the ball inside, yes, okay, as we see Purcell bank it in for 2. If you keep throwing the ball inside, John, I think that's going to continue to be a recipe for success. But yes, they are shooting the 3-ball outstandingly well right now.
Here's Mullings handing it off for Dart. Short on the layup. Mullings another offensive rebound. She turns it over, though, well read by Maddie Allen. Kicks ahead for more. Goes right at the defense. Misses the layup, but she'll get to the free throw line again for 2 shots.
She's just really great at kind of drawing that contact in as well, and forcing Hannah there to kind of foul her on that layup.
And one thing you got to look out for if you're Capitals, that's turnover number 6. So, and to be fair, not to be overly critical, I should say, a lot of them are just sloppy. Not really a lot of pressure on the ball, so you want to take care of the pill if you're the Caps. Don't want to give the Spartans any easy opportunities to get back into it.
You've got them on the ropes here. You don't want to let them back, because if you let teams like the Lady Spartans get some confidence and get them feeling good about themselves, and then they start knocking down the 3-ball, and then their 2-2-1 press, or 1-2-2 press, comes to light, and Abby Cabillo gets a couple of open layups, and then suddenly you go from being 12 points up to 10 points down in a matter of minutes.
Backdoor pass ends up with Dart on the wing. 3 is up. It's long. Cabillo ends up with it. She kicks ahead early for Allen to lay it up with the left hand. Too easy.
Just a missed assignment there from the Capitals. No one got home. Maddie Allen was there. She set up her tent and she was waiting.
Dart turns it over again, and that's one of those turnovers that we were just talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. I think in these situations, you get too many of these, the Lady Spartans will make you pay.
Down or up? Moore swings it. Purcell looks like she dribbled it off her foot. She wants that one back in the worst way. Spartans have started the quarter on a 6-0 run. They trail by 10.
Really important set here for the Capitals now. Haven't had a good start to the quarter. Lots of turnovers, not getting back. So really important for them to get a good look here.
Mullings has it, guarded by Bairstow. Kicks it to the corner. King-Paul long on the 3 attempt. Purcell chases down the rebound. Takes a few dribbles. Bairstow catch and shoot. Short. Purcell offensive rebound. Nice look inside. Cabillo lays it home.
Really great ball movement there and kind of, passing the ball, really well to kind of find that open basket.
Single-digit deficit. Dart takes a bump. Short on the attempt. Goes out of bounds off of the Spartans, though, so Caps will have it on the baseline with a fresh 14.
Big change to this second quarter is Kalani Purcell. She's getting a lot of touches. She's active, being a real presence out there for the Lady Spartans.
There she is, getting a deflection, leads to a steal.
Shout out to Kalani, making me look good.
Mullings, though, with the hustle. She steals it right back. Dart, nice skip pass. Young open three. Drains it.
Just quietly, that's an absolute dime from Lil Dart with the left hand cross court. Sees the runner running rim to rim, skips it left hand. Really, really great, smart basketball play.
Maddie Allen for three. It's strong. Cabillo, O-board. Out to Bairstow. Misses the three. Playing with fire, the Caps. Young skips it over. Dart left open from the corner. Long on the three attempt. Purcell another rebound.
Caps in a man-to-man here. Gone away from that zone that got them off to the poor start here.
Purcell wild. Good defense there from Mullings.
Ooh.
Hank with the crossover, trying to draw the foul. Like the no call from the referees. Hank at the elbow has to make something happen. Goes to the crossover, spins. Short on the layup. Dart kept it alive. There's a foul inside. It's going to go against Kalani Purcell.
Hannah Hank with the handles. We saw it at half court. We saw it in the paint there. Really impressive from someone that has such a big, imposing frame. Credit to her for working on her craft. As we see, timeout, 36 plays 25 with 5 minutes to go here in the second. A second quarter that's really been dominated so far by the Lady Spartans.
I like the timeout from Coach Cheney. They have really looked a bit out of sync, both offensively and defensively, Des.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's just about, when the Caps first started there, they were very composed. So I think it's just kind of about bringing that back and just being confident in their play and their rhythm.
Coach George Robinson probably happy with the play in the second quarter for Spartans, but they've dug themselves a pretty significant deficit.
Yeah, look, they got no one to blame but themselves, John. They got absolutely smashed on the boards there in the first quarter, and to be completely brutally honest, completely outplayed. So they're working their way back in here. They're establishing a steady diet of inside, throwing it into Kalani Purcell and reaping the benefits. But they're going to need to really lock in here for the final 5 minutes and 41 seconds, just to make sure that they are allowing Caps to get a lot of wide open looks.
Caps have it now. It's Lil Dart getting the screen from Hank. Hank rolls. Then gets it inside against Moore. Goes up with the right hand and finishes. Beautiful set there.
Yeah, just smart, really solid play from Lil Dart, and clearly play call from Jason Cheney to establish that mismatch in the post. As we see Abby Cabillo coming downhill on her right, finishing for two.
Beautiful finish there from Cabillo. And Spartans have been able to get that play anytime they want.
Well, she's so quick. And when she's coming off those that double horn set or even a single ball screen, when you've got to draw a big away from the rim, that's barbecue chicken for the likes of Abby Cabillo.
Well, here is Cabillo leaving her feet. Allen now kicks it. It ends up with Bairstow open from the wing and drains a three.
Well, that's one thing Steph Bairstow is never going to do, is put that shot away. Shoot first, ask questions later from Steph Bairstow. She knocks it down.
But that's what you want because she can knock it down, and really great ball movement from them as well.
Looking for Hank with more on her. Double team. Shuffle their feet. That's a turnover. Well defended from Spartans.
I really like the intent there. Keep throwing the ball inside. It's reaping benefits for you as we see the replay. Good double here from Steph Bairstow as we see the happy feet. Good call from the referees.
Really nice double team from Spartans as well. Hank, somehow Spartans are getting caught out on that switch. They're playing dangerously. Bairstow just hit one. Can't make it two in a row. Mullings grabs it and goes. Dart, quick crossover. Left hand finishes, nice.
You just really like the push from the Capitals there as well.
Maddie Allen gets around Young and draws the contact. That's a tough assignment with no help defense for Hannah Young.
Good take from Allen, a great counter to run it back at them. But back to the previous possession, really nice in and out. Back to the left hand from Lil Darton. Did a really good job of twisting and contorting her body and protecting that left hand finish.
How much of a weapon is it, Ben, to have someone who can grab a defensive board and bust out dribble to open things up?
It's huge because it's important that person that does that, whilst they have the ability to take 2 to 3 dribbles, they're effectively the point guard on the possession. So if you can start that off, you don't need to slow the ball down, and then you get runners running with you, and you think of the likes of in the men's game, like guys like Nikola Jokic who can just put it 1, 2, and he's a point guard in a 7-footer's body, and it's so tough to defend, even if you do have, nice finish, although it didn't complete the layup there from Lil Dart. But yeah, look, a huge advantage if you have someone that can do that.
Moore wants to go one-on-one with Hank. Gets to the right hand, pretty well defended by Hank. Referees, though, get her with the body. I know you want to see the replay, guys, because you thought that was good defense, hey, Des?
Tough. I did. I think she did a really great job there to kind of stay in front. As I said before, Mora is great at using her body to kind of draw that contact.
Yeah, tough call, but Ariana,
Tough.
like you said, just initiates that contact and really makes the referees make a decision. Hank checks out. Steph Collins checks back in. 3:28 to go in the second quarter. It's a 9-point lead for the visiting Capitals. They need a win to stay within striking distance of the top 6.
Margin just gradually slowing here. Closing here. Just some really poised basketball from the Spartans. Coach killer for the Caps. Dead Isaac with that ball.
Maddie Allen, 3 is up. It's strong. Gets her own long rebound. She's going to get it back now. Reset. Picks up her dribble. Clinch Hoycard fading away. Missed. Well defended. And then she compounds it with a foul.
Really great help side defense there from Megan Mullings. Stepped up, straight up, showed her numbers, and didn't allow the Lady Spartans to even turn and finish there. So really good stuff from Mullings.
Collins swings it. Ends up with Georgia Dale, who puts it on the floor. Gets inside. That's too easy.
Far too easy, and a really great drive there from Georgia Dale.
No Dead Isaac turns it over. So momentum swinging late here in the second quarter. Capitals up 10. Spartans picking up full court pressure here. Georgia Dale setting the offense. Dart takes a jab, picks up the dribble, stripped by Allen, recovers though. Dart, it's deflected out of bounds, going to stay with the Capitals, 8 on the shot clock. Lil Dart's top scorer in the game. She's got 12 points. She's open. I don't know how she got so open. Goes up with the left hand reverse and finishes.
Playing with a huge amount of confidence. Lil Dart, you know, a lot of players would have just tried to throw that up there. Knew the time, knew the situation, knew a double team was coming, got him up in the air, and a great finish.
Allen attacking the paint and finishing with the right hand.
Poor defensive coverage there from the Capitals, allowing a quality player to get downhill.
Dart gets the screen, steps behind it, fires the three and rattles it home. It's the Lil Dart show and we're all witnesses.
She's cooking right now.
She's cooking. Just looks so confident in this game.
Moore looks to respond. Her three well off. Mullings another rebound.
See if they can get the ball back to the hot hand.
That's where I'd be looking.
Well, they hand off. Dart feeling it.
Oh.
That one, a heat check.
We'll let her have that one.
She'd love that one back. Moore now hesitates. Kicks it out for Isaac. Now Allen inside. Purcell catch and shoot. Well off. Approaching the 1 minute mark of the half. The Capitals up 13. Mullings splits the double and draws the contact.
Really like that from Mullings. You know, yes, she did initiate a whole bunch of that contact, but she's the one, she's the aggressor. She's going, she clearly wants the basketball. And, you know, the referees see that, and then obviously it draws their attention, and then the physical backlash always is the one that gets called.
Caps got to get it in. There's the 5-second call. Well defended by Spartans.
Yeah, poor spacing there. It was just a little bit. All the action was a little bit close to the baseline for the Capitals.
Got a minute left in the first half. Spartans have it trailing by 13. Isaac off the handoff. Looking inside. Clinch Hoykard takes a dribble. Dart deflects it out of bounds with 6 on the shot clock.
Really good rotations there from the Capitals. You know, one first up, second up, just really, you know, they're locked in right now defensively.
Allen on the baseline. She's in trouble as well. Finds Purcell. Open in the corner, Clinch Hoykard. Three well off. Young with the rebound. Dart. Now Dale open for three. Hers is strong. Collins offensive rebound. Another opportunity. Caps draw a foul from Maddie Allen. I think that's the 4th or 15th foul. Let's see. It's the first personal, 4th team foul.
14 on the clock. 25 seconds left on the game clock. Let's see if they can execute an out-of-bounds play here. As we see Isaac easy push in the back there, and that'll be 2 free throws for the Capitals.
Who's going to shoot those free throws?
It'll be Hannah Young.
All right, so Young will get to the free throw line. We haven't seen a lot of free throws in this first half. Young comes in, shooting 68.2% from the charity stripe.
The lefty misses the first one there. She's shooting the 3-ball with a lot of confidence thus far this half. You know, does look confident at the line.
1 of 2.
Thank you, Hannah Young. Make me look good again.
Usually it happens the other way, right?
Yeah, it's the reverse commentator's curse. Yes. I'm not going to say any more on it because I'll definitely turn it the other way. As we see a beautiful out-of-bounds pass from Bliney Purcell.
Huge
Heads
pass.
up play.
Easy 2 for Spartans. Caps, let's see if they can hold for a quality look. Lil Dart. Comes off the screen. No, this is a double team. Young from the corner. 3 is short. Fights for the rebound. Cabillo recovers it. That's going to do it for the half. And it was a better quarter for the Spartans, but to the big break, up 12.
Yeah, look, some really strong momentum into this game. One name we haven't mentioned that I think they are clearly missing tonight is Emily Preston, guys.
And no Emily Preston available for Spartans. Mullings has been awesome for Capitals. Going to work, fading away strong on the first shot of the half. Allen, now Purcell. They're just playing right off Kalani Purcell. Allen swings it, ends up with more. Corner three is up. Long, Young with the rebound.
Just not quite ready to shoot the ball there was Mora. She would have loved that one back, and anticipated that and been a little bit more ready. I'm sure she will the next time.
Young steps into a long two, in and out. Better job on the glass to start for Spartans. Allen kicks it to the corner. Bairstow puts it on the deck. Big block by Mullings.
She actually leads the league in blocks.
Should be pretty close in rebounds too, right? Yeah, she's put on a hell of a performance as we see Hannah Young with the left-handed three ball in Yoel's face.
And that is that momentum, right? You had a big block on one end, the confidence on the other end just goes right up. And I don't really like the body language that I'm seeing from Spartans here to start the half.
No, I think the Caps have kind of just come out firing. They've had most of the momentum, and yeah, I think they're just really on the back foot right now.
Well, even then, Lil Dart's absolutely torching them from three, and there was no one even guarding her. So, they're 1 to 2 poor possessions away, I think, from a quick timeout. As we see a nice settler from Allen. See Coach Robinson shaking his head, clearly not too stoked with his team to start the second half here.
It was a good read by Allen. Dale nearly, there is the turnover.
Needed the pocket pass.
Bairstow on the wing. Now more Purcell left wide open, didn't even look at the basket, and that hurts. You had easy two there, Des.
Yeah, that was a missed one there, but another opportunity now.
Moore throws it up. Purcell can't handle the pass.
They just look a little bit out of sync right now.
They're really pressing unnecessarily. It's only a 13-point lead for Capitals. Nice look inside. Hank bumps. Can't finish though, and Purcell tips the loose ball, but there's another turnover.
No one can take care of the ball here.
Dale for three. Well short, but gets a long miss. Dart just got herself too far underneath the basket. Now Clint Hoycard goes up with the right hand, lays it home.
She's a bit of an unconvincing start from both teams here.
Both a little disjointed.
Yeah, that Friday night, long week.
Both teams look gassed, to be honest with you. We just came out of the half.
Too many lollies at halftime, I don't know. They hit that sugar high too early in the warm-up, I'm not sure. But, you've got to be a little bit sharper as we see Hannah Young step in for another jumper. She started this second half, probably the lone wolf for the Capitals, starting it with great energy.
Caps lead by 13. 4 minutes into the second half. How about the tough finish from Ariana Moore with the contact?
Wanted the foul too.
There is a foul on the drive for Georgia Dale.
You've got to be pretty frustrated if you're Ariana Moore there. Very, very similar contact down the other end. She could have been shooting free throw or one free throw there. So, yeah, she's having some words to the referee. But, smart, savvy take from Georgia Dale who can really shoot the ball. So, really like that. If your outside shot's not falling, you got to get at the rim like Georgia Dale did right then.
Georgia Dale and Lil Dart, both part of the championship-winning Northside Wizards women's team last season, made the move from north to a little closer to the city over in Auchenflower. Nice move. They've both players having a great season under Jason Chaney.
Yeah, look, shout out to Coach Chaney. This women's program, lost a lot of key pieces over the last couple of years, and they've really retooled and brought in, some fantastic. We talk about the two Hannahs, Hannah Young, Hannah Hank. They've been elite. Megan Mullings, who's been just a force inside for them. And then obviously the young superstar in Lil Dart.
Nice roll by Purcell. She'll get to the line for a couple shots. Hank trying to draw the charge, gets called for the block.
In the charge circle there. But, we've mentioned it a couple of times tonight. Caps have been really, their help side defense has been ready, willing, and able. They've stepped up early and often, and that's what you want to see. Yeah, okay, you're going to get called for some blocks, some hand fouls, those sort of things. But that sort of activity is going to win you. If you do that consistently over the course of a basketball game, it's going to win you, plenty of them. And they're hoping to get their 8th win on the season. That'll sort of tip them over 50% here. This win is absolutely vital for their finals chances.
Purcell cuts the deficit to 11. She's been dangerous on the roll. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to that pick and roll, and then Dart turns it over on the other end. If we're going to knock anything on Lil Dart, she's got a few turnovers tonight.
I mean, I think that's her second travel. She just likes that little jab step, but, I feel like she's allowed to have that. Allen,
aggressive take, lays it home.
Man, I was just giving the Caps credit for their help side defense, and
little
Manny
laps.
Allen, really, really strong take, not taking anything away from her, but an absolute lapse from the Capitals there.
Nice catch and shoot for Hank. Good response.
2 feet in the paint from Mullings. You really like to see that. You see Abby Cabillo probing here.
Ends up with Bairstow in the corner. 3 is long. Mullings another rebound. Here's Hank going through the step through and finishing with the right hand. She's nice.
Beautiful,
nice.
Beautiful step through there.
She's given us the mid-range game, the up and under. She finished it. That's probably a foul on Lil Dart there. Yep. Abby Cabillo very dangerous in transition. But we've seen the whole package from her, haven't we? Really impressed with what she's doing as we see the replay. The contacts there first from Lil Dart, although there's a little bit of how you going there from Abby Cabillo, throwing a little bit above her weight class there, but she's not scared. She's an absolute quality player and great ambassador for young females and males around. Not just in the First Nations and Indigenous community, but just the wider community in general. I can't talk more highly enough of who she is as a person.
Also a member of Team Gorner in the NBL 1 North draft.
Yeah, there you go.
I got robbed twice.
Yeah, it's tough. Maybe you'll get it next time.
I'm lodging a formal complaint with the higher ups at Basketball Queensland for sure. Great.
John wants the first pick in every year.
Nice seal by Mullings. Goes to the left hand, but finishes with the right.
Just too easy under there. She looks so comfortable.
Comfortable and strong. She's an athlete. As we've seen Mora hit the glass, pad those stats, wasn't able to finish in this on that possession.
Every time Spartans get within single digits, Caps have responded. And now it's Dart off the pick from Mullings, rolling to the basket short, gets her own miss and puts it home, plus the foul.
It's another really, they're doing a great job executing the pick and roll. Lil Dart's step back, hit a couple of threes in that first half, and she's a willing passer, as we've seen on multiple occasions. She won't get credited for the assist there, but really solid and most importantly, simple basketball from the Capitals.
Yeah, they haven't really done anything kind of out of the box there. They are just playing with such poise and such confidence. But again, for me, I'd like to see a little bit more pressure from the Lady Spartans on the defensive end.
Yeah, can we get the defibrillator out?
Bit of energy.
Have the troops started? What's going on? This is a very quality, Lady Spartans basketball team that don't really, sorry to be, brutally honest here, but they don't look like they want to be here tonight. And if you're Coach Robinson this time out, there might be some choice words to try and get his ladies fired up, because right now they're getting outworked and soundly beaten.
For me, it's on the defensive side of things, Des and Ben. I think that play right there just is the epitome of where Spartans are at this point in the game. It's a strong side screen and roll with no help defense. I mean, basic basketball is split line defense on the weak side. Yeah, and there was none.
At least make the roll and make another pass, and you got to be there early. And yeah, look frustrating signs, and you know, there's a little bit of bicker back and forth, I think I can see out there. So look, a good timeout, I think, from Coach Robinson. They need to finish this third quarter, you know, in a much more positive manner, more so from an activity perspective, I feel.
In saying that, Des, it's only 15 points, which is not, you know, it's not over for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely not over, but I think to bring it back, they just need some energy and some wants to get it back.
I like the pressure from the Capitals. Spartans break it pretty easy. Now they'll run some half-court offense with Caps in the zone.
Good change up from Coach Janey.
Clinch Hoycard puts it on the floor. Good drive, but misses the layup. Gets her own miss. And she gets called for the travel.
She's had a really solid input tonight from ladies club. Leaked out for a couple of layups, you know, those sort of things. I'd love to see a little bit more, you know, I know she's working herself back into the game, a little bit more Abby Kabila as we see the...
There is a foul called. It's going to go against Tyler King-Paul on the Ariana Mora drive.
Well, we talk about activity, and that's a great job from Mora, as we see on the press here, shooting that gap, draw the defender, simple basketball. Abby Kabila shooting too. That's, you know, smart from the Spartans. Let's see if we can junk this up. You know, Caps have had a couple of early turnovers in against pressure. They clearly don't really like playing against it, so.
Just want to remind everyone, you see the beautiful jerseys there from the Southern District Spartans in recognition of First Nations round. It is First Nations round ahead of Nadoff Week next week. There are over 100 First Nations athletes playing NBL 1, 49 on the women's side, 51 in the men's across the country, with even more coaches, referees, technical officials, and volunteers within the NBL 1 community. Their invaluable contributions will be acknowledged throughout the round. And Abby Cabillo had a hand to play in those beautiful Spartans jerseys.
Talented on the court and, you know, as an artist, clearly.
Good hands by Clinch Hoycard. Dart, though, recovers it. Fires a three. It's short. It looked good from this angle, didn't it, Ben?
Yeah, straight off. You know, the index, and geez, I've forgotten my fingernames.
Pointer finger?
Pointer finger. There we go. Thank you, Des.
No, that's the.
Honestly,
I'm not the middle finger in the index finger. My fault. I don't know either.
We're not good at anatomy here on KO on a Friday night.
That's not what we do.
We got to get Jordan Papakostas in here with us.
Yeah, well, he's on the court next game, so he's ready to go. As we see Mora explore off the ball screen, and Abby Cabillo pulls up for a tough 2 and 1.
Great finish there from Cabillo. She's looking aggressive here in her minutes in the second half, Des.
Yeah, Abby's doing a really great job, and I think she's had a really kind of good impact off the bench in this second half as well.
Now it's got 10 points, so she's into double figures. Her team is down by 12. Big free throw here for Abby Cabillo.
I mean, 12 really isn't that much at all. It feels like it's a lot more, but it's really not.
Especially with a team that can shoot like they can. You know, it's a couple of Steph Besto shots going down, or Maddie Allen, and we're looking at a very different ball game.
Nice take. Dart, though, lost it out of bounds. I like that really aggressive dribble handoff. It's not even a dribble handoff. Dart just picks up a head of steam, and it's almost like a handoff in NFL.
Running back, coming downhill.
Moore goes right at the defense, hangs, but misses.
Tough miss, but that was a good drive there.
Young settles things down for the Capitals. Dart goes away from the screen, double teamed, nearly lost it, and Cabillo strips it away. She's turned it on the Jets, goes at Collins. Moore recovers and finds Isaac for the layup.
Making stuff happen is Abby Cabillo, willing her team back into the ball game here.
Yeah, she's definitely injected a lot of energy into the game there.
Yeah, absolutely does. Yeah, no, Lil Dart's talking to the ref, but she did that pivot foot did definitely slide there. You know, key 1 minute 52 now for the Capitals, just to finish this quarter strong. They'll be quite demoralised if this gets much closer.
Spartans trail by 9. Cabillo on the wing, skips it. Isaac gets it for Purcell, who's double teamed. She goes right at the defense, lays it home, but it's an offensive foul. Well read there by Tyler King Paul.
Yeah, really good positioning. I think she read that quite well. Yeah.
You see it on the replay.
Oh, look, you see the extension of the arm there. Credit to her. Got the call. You know, good positioning, I think. So, you know, maybe a little bit hard done by, but you know, we have the benefit of retrospect, looking down, whereas the referees are
making
in
the
a
call on the flag.
very different scenario.
Yeah, they're right in the action, and it was well defended, to say the least. At the very, very least.
Thanks for saving that, John. Well done.
Puts the head down, misses. Deflected out of bounds off Spartans. Going to stay with the Capitals. They're going to change it, and referees have a combo, and they get it right on that one. Still a 9-point game. Spartans have really scrapped here. It's been led by Abby Cabillo.
They're a little bit lost. Are they in a man? Are they in a zone? Are they in a 1-3-1? I don't think they know right now.
Mora behind the back, gets it back, ends up with Cabillo. 3 from the top is good.
Nice, and just great poise there from the Lady Spartans, working the ball around, and a great option from Abby.
Cabillo now has 14 points to lead the Spartans. Young looks to answer. It's strong. Spartans can cut the deficit even further here. Will they go 2 for 1? Purcell. Bounce pass for Isaac. Inside, Moore. Layup no good, but she'll get to the line for 2.
She's worrying signs for the Capitals. We were criticizing their effort in the start of this quarter, but they've really turned it on. I'll give a lot of credit to Abby Cabillo for that. She's making things happen. Ariana Mora has been fantastic also. So, yeah, real change and shift in momentum in this ball game as we see Mora step up to potentially close this back to a 2-possession game.
I think it's also good being able to have Mora play off the ball a little bit as well, and having Abby be able to control the show there as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, she's a fantastic scorer as well as playmaker. You've got two real veteran guards on the floor now for the Spartans. It'll be interesting. Can the Caps manufacture a good look? Do they try and hold it for that absolute last shot here, or do they take, you know, an earlier shot that is available?
I think they just kind of stay composed. I don't think there's any rush there to make anything happen.
Love to see the ball in Lil Dart's hand to finish off the half, though. She's been fantastic thus far, but a little bit quieter here in the third quarter, and that's a big part of the Spartans' resurgence.
Well, Dart has it now, guarded by Moore. 2-second difference between game and shot clock. There's the double team. Dart in trouble, lost it. Bairstow picks it up, kicks ahead. Moore goes right at the rim, lays it home, and the foul. It is a 2-point game.
We're getting ourselves a ball game.
Just like that. Just like that, they're back, and I think it all really stems for me from their defensive effort.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Lil Dart, so a couple of poor decisions, a couple of turnovers creeping into her game this third quarter. But full credit to the Spartans. They've turned it around here, and we've got an absolute barn burner for the Battle of Brisbane here on Friday night. Forget about the Broncos versus Panthers game. We're right here locked in at Carina.
Free throw's good. It's a 1-point game. Dart throws up a wild one. That's going to do it for the third quarter, and it was a big quarter for the... Too easy for Spartans there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love if you're the Capitals. Let's throw the ball to Hannah Hanks. She's been very efficient, very effective. Or we get that high on ball between Lil Dart and Hank.
Well, here's Moore swinging it out for Bairstow, who puts it on the floor, hangs and hits. Spartans are up by 1.
You'd like to see that from the Spartans, just attacking the paint.
Tyler King-Paul turns it over. Cabillo fouled by Dart as well. Abby Cabillo has been an absolute menace defensively. Her energy has been infectious for the Spartans.
Look at this, just shooting the gap, smart. You know, a bit of a sloppy pass from Tyler King-Paul there. No, didn't deliver it on the money, and very well intercepted from Abby Cabillo.
I think they're actually doing a pretty good job of trying to keep the ball out of Lil Dart's hands now as well.
She's got to do a little bit better job of, you know, catching it in a threatening position. You know, if you're going to be and take that next step to a true superstar of the competition, you've got to be, you know, willing to wear a little bit. And right now, she's not putting herself in the position to catch it. You know, all of her catches are extended. You're not setting her man up. Those sort of things. Those are the adjustments that you make when you go from star to superstar.
That foul was called an unsportsmanlike foul. Cabillo drives baseline and lays it home.
Well, I got the switch, and Abby Cabillo took care of that.
The Spartans have started on fire here. To start this fourth quarter, King-Paul looking inside. It's not there. There's Hank going right at Isaac. Missed the shot. Mullings, offensive rebound, put back too strong. Isaac recovers.
Still like that look for the Caps. You know, it's a settler. You enable, as we see Mora just stroll in for 2.
There was little, I would say, big lapse there. No defense played there at all.
And a necessary timeout from head coach Jason Chaney.
Very much so.
He doesn't want this game to get out of hand. They were started the quarter up by 1. They now trail by 7.
Yeah, look, really disappointing the last, 7 to 8 minutes of gameplay here from the Capitals, and we've talked about it multiple times, but defensively, just been really poor. Like it's like the game has just been flipped. Well, it has been flipped on its head. Who's the more active team right now? It's Spartans. Who are the ones that are stepping up on help? It's Spartans. And who are the ones that are strolling in for laps on the other end? Spartans.
Well, this is the Spartans that we expected to see. They were certainly not themselves through 2.5 quarters at the very least. They definitely have woken up about halfway through the third, and this is the team that is a championship contender when they're playing on both ends of the court. They have so many weapons offensively. To me, it's the defensive end of the court that's going to make the difference between whether they're successful and they are true championship contenders.
Well, they're still working Abby Cabillo, fully into their rotation. She came off the bench to start the game, those sort of things. So as they continue to move forward, I'd imagine when they do get to finals, she'll be their starting point guard. We talk about this being an important game for the Caps, but they're currently in 5th with a 10-4 record. Spartans, they're right on the cusp of making that top 4, which is going to lock them into a home final, the first round, with the first 2 teams getting a bye.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, the Caps really need this one if they hope to make the 6. Hank, well defended by Bairstow. Here's Moore kicking it to the corner. Cabillo gets around the defender, kicks it out. Nice fake by Bairstow. Strong on the attempt, but there's Cabillo to tip it out.
Just doing everything.
Maddie Allen from the elbow hits the jump shot.
And I think for the Spartans that those shots are going to start to drop. The players are looking a lot more comfortable there and really kind of in rhythm.
Young 3 is short. Not the shot you want if you're the Capitals.
Yeah, rushed. Not too smart there from the Caps. We've seen more.
I like the Euro step. She missed on the scoop shot. Pretty well defended. Mullings now on the block, backing down, goes to the bank shot and hits it. First points of the quarter for the Capitals.
In their 2-3 zone here. Spartans have been able to generate some really good open looks. They're moving the ball well from side to side thus far this quarter.
More in and out dribble. Now Cabillo, 3 is up. It's good from Abby Cabillo.
You definitely got to get a hand up on that.
You know, if there's one weakness in her game in the past, it has been her three-point shooting. But you know, she's knocked down a couple here in the second half. She's been the game changer here, and really great energy injection into this Lady Spartans. And boy, did they need it.
10-point lead for Spartans. Can they make it more on this possession?
Make it more up.
Well, let's see. Mora's got it in her hands. Bairstow swings it. Cabillo bounces it. Goes out of bounds off Spartans. Going to be Capitals ball. They're going to take a timeout, though, with 6:40 to go, trailing by 10.
Yeah, I think Cabillo is doing a really great job of just controlling the tempo, controlling the game for the Lady Spartans there, both offensively and defensively. You see her everywhere at the moment.
Yeah, look, they've got to find for the Capitals on the other end. You've got to find some catches, some more catches inside. You know, that's what's working for them. Lil Dutt's offense has dried up. You know, you definitely, if they're going to win this game, they've got to find her, you know, a couple of easy looks, get her going again. But, you know, throw that ball inside to the likes of Mullings, to the likes of Hank. They're getting good looks. Yeah, they might have missed a couple, but every single time it allows their defense to get back and set, because, quite frankly, in this second half, they've been, you know, really poor in defensive transition.
Well, it's going to be an interesting timeout here from Coach Chaney, because the game is certainly in the Spartans' favor on the score sheet, but the momentum is certainly with Spartans. What are they going to do, the Capitals, to try and swing the momentum back their own way?
I think, again, it kind of comes down to defensive pressure. I think that kind of dropped off for them a lot now, and the Spartans are getting kind of easy looks, if you ask me. So maybe it's about changing up their defense or just adding a little bit more pressure. But I think offensively, trying to get the ball inside out again, get the ball into Lil Dart's hands and let her go to work.
Good pressure from Moore. She deflects it out of bounds, so.
Struggling against the Spartans' pressure is the Capitals.
Young nearly turned it over. There's a pressure break by Hank. Takes a bump. There's the foul. I think it's going to go against Odette Isaac.
Good aggressive take from the middle of the floor there from Hannah Hank.
They did do a good job to break the press there as well.
They just don't look comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, they just look rushed and, oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? You know, their body language doesn't fill you with confidence.
Good deflection by Isaac. They're going to say a backcourt violation.
I don't know if that's the right call. She doesn't have possession. Like it's a deflection off her. Yeah, look.
Coach Chaney doesn't like the call either.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
She didn't even try to take possession of the ball in the front court and then rolls back anyway. Live and you learn. As we see a 10-point deficit, Cabillo lines up another three. That one's slightly long, and a vital stop there for the Capitals.
They need some points, though, with 6 minutes to go, trailing by 10. Young can't handle the pass from Hank, and turnover number 19 on the evening for the Capitals.
Yeah, and that's really not what they can afford to be doing right now, down to the Spartans. They've really got to be able to value every possession that they get right now with just 6 minutes left in the game.
Cabillo is going to run the ship for the Spartans. Allen now with it back to Cabillo. Cap still sitting in the zone. Maddie Allen will shoot over the top of it long. Tipped out. Purcell gets it back to Cabillo.
That rebounding count slowly closing.
Clinch Hoycard missed another offensive rebound. Moore left open, swings it. Cabillo three from the top. It's good for Abby Cabillo. It's party time here in Carina.
It's her night, John. She's played a part in the jersey design, and she's played a huge part in the second half, willing her team back on top.
Jump ball, possession arrow favors the Capitals, but the scoreboard favors the Spartans, and it's been Abby Cabillo who really has made the difference here. You know, you talk about the offensive output, 24 points off the bench, but to me it was the energy she brought, particularly on the defensive end in that third quarter, that turned the game around.
Yeah, absolutely. She was a great kind of injection to the side. That energy, she kind of put the team on her back, and they followed suit. And you can see how at home they feel right now.
13 points the lead here for Spartans, 5:24 to go. The game's far from over, but Capitals have to start making a move, and they got to do it sooner rather than later because it just feels like it is all Spartans here.
Well, they can't generate a decent look. Lil Dark can't catch the ball without turning it over right now, and just absolute capitulation here from the Capitals.
Cabillo, though, hands it right back with the turnover.
Number 28, Abby Cabillo, just didn't make it. 79 plays 66. To the Courier Leagues Club, Ladies Spartans.
Young and Mullings check back in for the Capitals. They need a good look here as we approach the 5-minute mark. Mullins swings it. Young from the wing. 3 is good.
Definitely needed that.
Yeah, first semblance of some proper offense in a very long time for the Capitals. Great execution there.
Allen turns it over on the other end, so let's see if Capitals can stack some scores.
Well, if the Caps, why not run that play back? Obviously they're going to have to navigate this full court pressure again, which has been more than a challenge for them here in the second half. But great opportunity. Our shooters just hit one. Let's run her off another double stagger. See if we can get her another look.
Even use it as something to maybe get Dart going again. To me, they have to somehow get Dart a basket. They're going to need her offensively if they want to pick this win up. She's just trying to do a little too much at the moment. They got to get her something easy.
Yeah, and I think, again, that kind of comes down to Abby Cabillo playing some really lockdown defense. They noticed that Lil Dart was the spark for that side, and they've really kind of shut her down.
Clinch Hoykart swings it. Allen, good catch. Drives baseline. Inside, Moore catches it, misses, and then turns over the rebound.
Need to score off this possession, the Caps.
Mullings, hands off. Now Young reverses it. Good defense there from Clinch Hoykart. 7 on the shot clock for the Capitals. Capitals had 48 points at halftime. They only have 21 here in the second half.
Credit, and we've said it multiple times, credit to the Lady Spartans and to Abby Cabillo for her pressure.
Big block by Mullings. Her second of the game.
Good chase down. Yeah, chase down.
Young, top of the key 3, short.
I had a
rebound.
tip.
Yeah.
She tipped that too.
We'll see if she gets the block for that one.
Dart inside. Hank can't handle the pass. And here's Clinch Hoykart missing the layup. Well contested by Dart. Bit frantic here. 3:20 on the game clock. 10-point lead for Spartans. Dart double team. Hank kicks it to the corner. King Paul fires the 3 well off.
Really
Spartans.
suffocating defense from the Spartans. Credit to them. They've made the adjustment on Lil Dart coming off that on ball. They're doubling her, and she's really struggled with that. But we don't take anything away from what the Lady Spartans have done here. They've been simply absolutely fantastic here.
Cabillo draws the foul late in the shot clock. It was definitely contact on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. And just a really smart play from her too.
Capitals taking a timeout. They've got 1 left now with 2:50 to go, trailing by 10.
Fat Lady's starting to warm up outside. We don't know if it's over yet, Fat Lady, but I tell you what, if the Caps can't get some stops and actually generate some proper looks on the other end, you'll be out here very soon. But we talk about ending quarters well, and we looked at what happened in the third, and it was all Spartans. They've been taking good shots, and they've been forcing the Caps out of their offense.
Yeah, and I think also when the ball isn't in Lil Dart's hands, they then kind of need somebody to step up and run the offense. The Caps need somebody to step up and be able to run the offense, and I think we're not really seeing that now. They're not getting good looks.
Yeah, absolutely. And the ball stopped moving from side to side. The first half we saw, the ball would get to one side, then they'd enter it inside, or they'd get the post flash into that high post, or you'd get the back screen, and you'd get the cutters moving. Right now, we're not seeing any of that. A lot of stand and stare. Like even on that last possession where Lil Dart got doubled, you saw Tyler King-Paula was a metre away from him. The spacing hasn't been there, and it's just all really fallen apart for the Capitals, and they'll be really disappointed in their effort here in the second half if they can't turn it around here in the last 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Well, we talked about the defensive adjustments that the Spartans have made, but it's also been much more controlled on the glass as well. The offensive rebound opportunities for the Capitals have completely dried up in the second half.
Yeah, credit to them, and a really astute point there, John. They're coming very close to evening up what was a very, very lopsided rebound count at the halftime break.
Cabillo made both free throws, so Spartans lead now by 12. Caps need an easy one in the worst way. It's Mullings with the left-hand finish. Here is Cabillo. Getting it back. Goes inside. Good rip by Purcell. Stop and finish.
Great offense there.
Mullings going to work again. Young gets it back. Steps back, fires. It's short. Moore with the rebound.
To see them just running clock here, the Spartans, they've been really controlled in what they've done this second half, and have really picked apart the Capitals. As we see Kalani Purcell, another two. We're talking about that fat lady, Des. Where is she?
Coming out.
I think the fat lady has sung here for the Capitals. Their shots aren't falling. They cannot get stops, and credit where credit's due. The Spartans have made the adjustments coming out. Not really from halftime. There was that timeout in the third quarter that really changed things for Spartans. And it was Cabillo coming in off the bench. We can't give her enough credit. She's going to finish the game as the top scorer in the game with 26 points. But it was really, for me, her defense, the intensity and the energy she brought on the defensive end that really turned things around.
I'd like to give Ariana Mora a shout out as well. So her pressure up the floor was fantastic. Look at this athletic play from Mullings. Gets called for the foul, probably with her lower hand there, but geez, such an athlete.
Yeah, Mora's got 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists, 6 of 15 from the field. Just a constant threat, and got to the free throw line quite a bit as well, did Ariana Moore. She was 7 of 10 from the charity stripe, so certainly not settling for any jump shots. Yeah,
and I think it's always going to be a really hard team to play when you've got someone like, Abby Cabillo and Ariana Mora, two really explosive players.
That, and you throw Maddie Allen in there. She hasn't had a huge night this evening, but
we know that she can.
She's very capable, and has done it for a long time. As we see, this final quarter wind down, we just want to give a shout out to the First Nations people watching this evening. This is an amazing round that we get to celebrate their culture, and these jerseys that the Lady Spartans have on this evening are just, obviously designed by Abby Cabillo, and we can't, give her enough credit for how she's played, but what a leader she is in that community, and someone that we can all look up to.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think, this round brings around a lot of pride, and it's it's great to be able to play in these jerseys as well and represent such a beautiful culture and beautiful people.
Well, I've been saying for some time, I used to play for the Brisbane Capitals, and we did these jerseys, but we never actually embraced the name Mianjin. And tomorrow night we'll see that for the Capitals, and I think that's a really important step as we continue to move forward as a society to acknowledge the native indigenous names for places, and I think that's a really cool thing.
Well, the game clock is winding down, guys. Spartans going to pick up a win, their only game this weekend. They then finish off the season on a road trip to Rockhampton and Mackay. Capitals get another go at it tomorrow night as they host the Gold Coast Rollers.
Yeah, well, they'll need to turn it around quick. A disappointing effort here, but well done to the Lady Spartans. They were clearly too good this evening. Des, what if you're Coach Robinson? What's your message to them at full time?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're Coach Robinson,